On today's Teuty's track analysis, we have the track of the day for July 26, Revving Up the Bricks by Svendsenz. Revving Up the Bricks is a tech track and it has one singular surface, being the road block. Beginning with the start of the track, we can find the GPS behind you, and it drives the same time as the author medal. Also near the start of the track, you will find one of two speed checks in the track. The first one is extremely easy to make, and the second one has a very slight alternate path. As of making this, no cuts on the track have been found, though due to the nature of the plastic scenery, I would not be surprised to see one by the end of the day. And to end off the track, we just have a single finish line. In terms of difficulty, I did not find the track to be all that difficult, and being slightly easier than average, rating it a 4 out of 10. However, I did find the medal times to be slightly harder than average, with my personal best of 34.761 seconds being only 9/10 faster than the author medal time of 34.770. The gold medal time was 37 seconds, the silver 42 seconds, and the bronze 53 seconds. I really enjoy the shorter tracks, and this one is no exception, and I would rate it a ++. For today's route analysis and comparison, we are using the current world record Ghost, driven by Random Walk, and they had a time of 34.090 seconds, and this is 0.671 ahead of my personal best. Right at the start, we have this tight left-hand turn, really nothing too special about that, and then for the jump here, we're going slightly down towards the right, and then right before leaving, we're going to steer towards the left, and this should give us just enough airtime to barely clear this jump. I also jumped a little bit further towards the left than the world record, but we can see that it really doesn't make much difference. For this upcoming downhill, make sure you get over to the left a little bit. We're just trying to avoid massive airtime, and a little bit of sliding here really isn't all that bad. Then we got this drift here with two different approaches, world record inside, I go outside, and really this is kind of up to your personal preference, as all the top times were kind of mixed on this. The outside line was a bit easier for me, and it also gives a little bit more exit speed. And unfortunately for me, I had a bit of a sloppy uphill here, sliding in a couple of different spots. Then upcoming, we have one of the speed checks. The more speed you have, the more of this gap here you can clear. Now for this upcoming downhill here, it seems as if you want to do a small release before getting into it. I don't know the exact reason why. I found this on my own, and the world record also does it. But again, I really don't know the reason. Maybe we're just kind of too fast for this part. Maybe it gives you a little bit extra control that you need, but a very quick release really helps out. Also, just like the last downhill here, we're just trying to avoid massive airtime, and you pretty much are going to always get that slide. Now for the drift, we're starting it very early, also very tight around the apex here. Got to be careful on the exit though, ending up wide. If you hit the wall on the right here, it's going to bounce you in the air and send you far over towards the left, and your run is basically over. Hopefully you were able to make it through this area cleanly, and you're able to set up for this next drift here. Again, starting this one extremely early and exiting on a very tight inside line. Now that drift and the upcoming one are the most important ones to keep speed on, as we're going to keep a large majority of that speed throughout the end of the track. And we can see once again starting this drift very early, getting around the apex of the turn and ending up wide on the exit, so we again don't get any airtime. Unfortunately, my wheels come off the ground very briefly there, and I'm going to slow down a little bit. And really it's just full speed towards the end of the track here, entering this next section on the left hand side, and then as we approach this hill, turning towards the left as well, trying to avoid the little airtime. And that is it for today's analysis. I hope you found something helpful in today's video and enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like it and subscribe. I have a couple reminders here for you today as well. First off, tomorrow I will be streaming here on YouTube starting 2 hours before the track of the day releases, so be sure to watch out for that stream. And if you did not see my latest YouTube post with the schedule, I will not be doing a track analysis on Friday this week, so the next one will be on Monday. So I will see you guys tomorrow in the stream or on Monday with the next track analysis.